This is probably the best credit card when we're talking about the luxury travel credit card. A lot of people say that this card can easily beat the Chase Sapphire Reserve card as well as the American Express Platinum card. But the most important question that we're going to cover today is this a credit card that deserves a spot in your wallet? Let's find out. Welcome back to Tito's Financial Corner, where we talk about credit cards, points and miles, as well as travel. Today, we're going to go over the Capital One Venture X credit card. It's been called the best credit card of the year for the last couple of years. And there are good reasons for that. It's so good that I'm actually torn between this credit card and the American Express Gold card as far as my next credit card. So today, we'll cover 10 reasons why you should get this credit card and why you should have this credit card in your wallet. Reason number one is the welcome bonus. Right now, you would get 75,000 miles after spending $4,000 in the first 3 months that you have this credit card. The multiplier on this credit card is you would get 2% back on all of your transactions, which is a great base rate for any credit card. The annual fee on this credit card is $395. I know, tough. But reasons number two and number three would cover this whole annual fee by themselves. So reason number two to have this credit card is that you would get a $300 travel credit to use with this credit card every year. Now, in order to utilize this credit, you would have to book your travel directly through Capital One's travel portal. Unfortunately, this credit would not apply if you would book your ticket directly with an airline's website or with a third-party website like kayak.com. You would have to do everything through the Capital One travel portal. Reason number three is you would get an anniversary bonus on this credit card for every year that you have this credit card, which is 10,000 miles every year. Now, if you would look at a 1 cent per point valuation, you would be looking at a valuation of $100 for that anniversary bonus. So if we would add this with the $300 travel credit that you get every year, that would negate the whole annual fee, which would mean that instead of paying $395 to have this credit card, you could potentially get $5 back to have this credit card. Now that is a great deal. Reason number cuatro is that you would get lounge access with this credit card. That's right. I don't know if you traveled recently, but I have. I actually flew to Atlanta for a conference. Let me tell you something. The lounges are absolutely great and they are a must-have, especially if you travel more than 2 to 3 times a year. That is a necessity for you, and you would get that as a complimentary perk with this credit card. The complimentary lounge access would also allow you to bring 2 additional guests with you every time you visit. Now, this would include Capital One lounges. You would also get access to Priority Pass, which would give you access to over 1,300 airport lounges all over the world. Last year, 2022, Capital One added the Plaza Premium Lounge access. Reason number 5 to have this credit card is that you would be able to add up to 4 authorized users on this credit card, and get this, for free. That's right, you wouldn't have to pay an additional fee like $50 or $100 or even more for some other credit cards. You would be able to add up to 4 with no additional cost. And the best part is that these 4 authorized signers would also get their own access to Priority Pass. So that's right, if you are a family, you could literally add your spouse as an authorized signer and he or she would get their own access. So that way the whole family would be able to enjoy the lounges while you wait for your next flight. That is a great benefit to have. Reason number 6 is that the cardholders, as well as the authorized signers, would get a complimentary Hertz President status, which is the top membership status that you can attain at Hertz, which would give you different perks like guaranteed upgrades, especially if you rent cars whenever you're traveling, which, to be honest, is most of us. Número 7 is that you would get a $100 credit to use for either TSA PreCheck or Global Entry. I recently went over to Atlanta for a work conference, and let me tell you, everything was great until it was time to fly back. I had to wait over 45 minutes just to get through security. That was absolutely horrible, especially when I looked to my left and I noticed that there were people that were just passing us along. They were literally in the line and out the line within 5 to 6 minutes. So yeah, TSA PreCheck is my next item to get. So if I were to get the Capital One Venture X card, I would be hitting two birds with one stone. I would be able to get great upgrades and TSA PreCheck for free. That is a great deal. Reason number 8 is that you would get primary rental car insurance with this credit card. I know we've all been in this situation where we're renting out a car and we're going through all the paperwork and we're being told that we should get the insurance because what could happen if there's an accident or an error, and it might not be your error. You would then have to pay for the whole amount of that vehicle, which would either be yourself or your insurance company. That would automatically be negated with this credit card because you would get up to $75,000 in coverage should anything happen, whether it's a collision or a theft. So that's right, you could comfortably rent any car you want as long as it's less than $75,000, and you would be all set. You wouldn't even have to worry about using your own insurance on this. So again, that's one of those perks that's not really highlighted or talked about enough, but it could be a lifesaver, especially if you do go through that whole situation. Reason number 9 is that you would get trip cancellation and interruption insurance with this credit card, which would cover up to $2,000 per person for you and your immediate family member for prepaid, non-refundable tickets. Trip delay insurance and lost luggage reimbursement would also apply. And the last reason, number 10, is that you would get cell phone protection with this credit card. So that's right, as long as you pay your cell phone bill with this credit card, you would be eligible to get up to $800 of coverage should something happen to your cell phone. Now, a quick note, you are allowed to have up to 2 claims per year, and there is a $50 deductible per claim. But again, that is free insurance on your cell phone just to pay the bill with this credit card. Again, anything could happen to your cell phone, especially if you don't have a case for your cell phone. This would be just a great plan B should anything happen. So as you can see, those are 10 great reasons to have this credit card. This is a simple credit card, especially when we compare it to the Chase Sapphire Reserve card and the Amex Platinum card. The welcome bonus is easier to attain. The credits offset all of the annual fee on this credit card, and they are also easy to obtain. And the perks that this credit card offers just outweigh the whole annual fee altogether. But with that said, I want to hear from you guys. What do you think about the Capital One Venture X card now that it's been on the wild for a good year and a half? Do you think it's a keeper card, or do you think there's another credit card that's just better suited, especially for your needs? With that said, if you found any information useful in this video, please hit that subscribe button as well as that like button. Thank you, and I hope to see you in the next one. Adios.